Okay. Excuse me. Today, for the 0 viewers I have watching right now, I'm working on a game that I started back in November called Zombies in the Outfield. And by that, I mean I'm basically rebuilding the thing because I've learned a lot about game dev since I last worked on this. I'm not gonna redo all of the code or anything. I'm just gonna do some infrastructure stuff, basically. And at this point, I think it might actually just be easier if I just like start over, if that makes any sense. But I'm not gonna just get rid of all of my work. I'm actually going to be copying and pasting the things that I do want to keep. I just got to do, like I said, some infrastructure stuff. So creating a save load system before I even get started, because I learned the hard way that it is so much harder to create a save and load system when you're partway through the development, you know, and that it's just so much easier just to get the hard part out of the way first. I can add whatever variables I want to as I go. Anyway, excuse me. And because of the nature of the game, I think I do want it to have a save load system. No, I don't want it to be there. I want it in Godot. Let's create a... Get rid of that, actually. Yeah, I want to delete that. Oh. Alright, I'll just create a new folder called ZITO 2. Here we go. Yeah, forward compatible's fine. I like to use Git. Excuse me. And while that loads, let's take a look at what I got done. Let's take a look at what I got done. Okay, I got the fire grenade working. I got the regular ball and explosion working. Got a couple of enemies. Level.tscn is just this. Alright, that's fine. And I guess I can go ahead and bring over the assets. Oh, right, I need to put that in an assets folder. Excuse me. By the way, I apologize if my voice is sounding a little bit rough. The kids and I have been fighting a cough or cold or something for the last little bit here. I had to adjust my headset there. Alright. Let's see. These are just some zombies I brought in for testing. Okay. Yeah, I see what I was doing. Alright. Minimize that in case I need it. We're going to create a new TUD scene. We're going to call this game. We're going to have the level controller. I'm going to implement a level controller. And I think I was going to have a... That's right, I was going to do the saves manager. Okay. And then from here... Did I not put it in the right folder? Okay, I did. New folder. Scenes. Save. Create a new folder called scripts. Let's rename that so it has a lowercase a, because I like consistency. Assets are red, scenes are green, scripts are blue. And that's how I like it. Okay. Now let's see. Level controller and save manager. Let's go ahead and create a globals script. Okay, that's going to control all of our variables. Okay, the variables I need are going to be number of rookies, which is going to be an int, which is equal to 3, is what we're going to start with. Variable stage int is 1. Oh no, stage... No, int is... Yeah, that's fine. Variable... I think that's actually all I need right now, come to think of it. I'll add more variables as we go. Let's see. We're going to want one of these to be load game variables. And the other one's going to be save game variables. And the only variables it's going to need are going to be, oh no, that's going to go in the save thing. That's right. We'll just cut this and create a new script called save handler. Excuse me. This is going to extend resource. Okay. This is going to have its own variables with the same name. These are going to be exportable. Okay, and this is just going to be where the variables are updated, so let's see. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. I might have to just reference the other project I was working on so I can take a look at that. Because I did get the save system working in my platformer. Excuse me. I really apologize about having to clear my throat so often. Come on, computer. Yeah, I just needed to step away from this project for a little bit there. Controller, save controller. Alright. Save data. Ah, yeah, we need to add that. And then, excuse me. Where did I put that? That's the global. That's not what I need. It's not in the level controller, is it? It sure is. Okay. That's right. I remember why I did that now. Why did I even have a save controller? I don't remember. That's right. That's where I was going to put the scripts that were related to this. Okay. Yeah, I remember what I was doing now. I'll have to make a note to fix that later. Add that to... It's not bug fixing, it's more like a refactoring thing. Move save scripts from, what's that called? From the level controller, to its own script. Okay. Because the way I'm going to have it done is going to be loaded in with, you know, everything else anyway, so there shouldn't be any kind of loss there. There we go. That's a save. No, I need to change that. It should be save data. There we go. And then I'll create another new script called save handler. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty much what I want to use. There we go. Okay. What else can I plagiarize for myself? Verify the save directory and the level controller. I'll copy paste this, all of this. And then I'll just move what I need to move. Excuse me. We don't have a main menu. That's why that's doing that. I don't actually need the level controller right now. I'm just getting the save system set up. It's actually going to have to be stage, I think it is. I think that's what I called it. Yeah, stage. And rather than load globals, it's going to be load game variables, right? Because we're loading the game. And the way this is going to work is loading the variables is going to pull them from the save file, right? So it's going to be, we're going to be setting global dot no rookies to whatever the variable is saved in here. Likewise with stage, global dot stage equals stage. Let's fix this really quick. It's going to be globals, scripts, globals, excuse me, add, done. That should resolve this. Globals. Oh. Pfft. Silly me. Okay, that's fine. And then the other direction, if we're going to save the game as variables, we need to take what's in the global variables now. Globals dot no rookies and stage is going to equal globals dot Stage. Okay. Excuse me. Again, I really apologize. I wasn't expecting to have a sore throat and a runny nose today, but here we are. I'll sip some water. Okay, so that's that. Save data.new. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. And let's attach a script to you. That's going to be the save handler. And let's make a very simple thing to make sure this is working correctly. We'll create it under mobile controller, go 2D, testing. Label will be fine. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to change a label. So this is just going to be stage, rookies, right? And then I need to create a script for you. The testing script is fine for now. Okay, and then here's just going to be input if just pressed. We're going to call it UI up. There it is. Then we're going to stage, add one, and we're going to globals. Stage add one and globals dot number of rookies add one. Excuse me. Should be if input is pressed. There we go. Or actually, I don't even need the label, really. I can just use the console for that. Print. Stage. Print. Rookies. Okay. And let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I see a whole lot of nothing right here, but if I press up, we're on stage 2 now. Okay, and then let's go ahead and add the saving and loading stuff. Input map. Let's add load, which we're going to set to F6. And save, which we're going to set to F5. Okay, didn't do anything. Oh, update data. Okay, so it's going to be save game variables, and that's going to be load game variables. Oh, I actually don't need this. I'm going to later. I just don't need that function as it is right now. So we saved. Let's see what happens if we load. Okay, it looks like it picked up where we left off. So if we hit F5 now, increase it a bunch, F6. Okay, cool. So that's saved. Good. I'm glad that's working. And then I guess the next thing is going to be the level controller for ZITO. That's just the basics done. I don't need any more than that right now. And we'll delete that. Testing. I'm gonna keep using this probably. Just gonna hit pass for now. Now the level controller. We're gonna create a new script called level manager. We're gonna attach it to level controller. I guess it would probably help if I was more consistent in my naming, but it's fine. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you. Let's have a look at that level controller. Preloads. Excuse me. Connect to level unsaved controllers. That's right, because I have this attached to this node. Screen change. That's right, because I had a whole transition thing too. Scene path, it's a string. Don't need any of that stuff. That's how I removed the old level. Let's just do that. I think that's the only function I really need, and then I'll grab the variables I need in a minute here. Because we're not even gonna worry about a transition right now, because I would need to make or download a new one. Call deferred, add child, new transition. We're not worried about the transition. Generate offsets. Okay, this just removes the old level from itself. Because it's attached to level controller this time. Deletes the child. Remove child. Okay, yeah. Globals. Dot stage. It's going to be a number, so I'll have to rework that, I'm sure. Ugh, I say stage, I don't know how else to describe it. New scene is going to load off of that scene path. Again, I don't even know how I'm going to structure these yet. I don't know if it's going to be like level 1, level 2. Yeah, that'll be fine. Load, level underscore, and then it's going to have the number on there, right? How do we concatenate this? Yeah, there we go. Call deferred, add child, new scene. So we're adding the new scene to the level controller. We're not using any of this game over stuff right now. We'll need to connect to a signal inside of level complete. I don't know if that's what I want to connect to. I'll have to think more about how I want the infrastructure of the levels to look. But at least for now, I've got the bones of this setup. Because obviously you're going to need some kind of signal to tell the level controller that the level is beaten. Kind of think of it, do I even really need a level manager? It's going to be waves. Okay, so we're going to nix the level manager. We're going to close that. I do not need that. Okay, detach script. Yeah, I don't need that. Because the only thing I would have, really, that would look different from level to level would be the main menu, stat screens, that kind of stuff. Actually, no, yeah, no, I need that. I need that. Oh no. Oh well. I'm sure I can fish it out of recycled in probably, right? Yeah, probably. What's in my recycle bin? Oh, thank goodness. Restore that, yes. Yeah, it turns out I'm gonna need that after all. Close that. Discard. Detach. Attach. And it's gonna be the level manager. Okay, like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, yes, I am at least still going to need it, to load in the main menu. That's annoying. Alright. And I'm probably gonna have to connect to some kind of signal inside of the scene. Excuse me. Okay. Let's open up you. Okay, gonna have to instantiate the main menu. That's fine. I guess that's what I can work on now, is I can actually make the playing field and the main menu. So let's create a new scene. I'm gonna make the playing field first. Okay. Is that a size that I want for this game? Yeah, that's reasonable. And then let's add our assets. Doesn't need to be a parallax background or anything. I guess I can just start adding, let's see. How did I do it here? It's been so long since I last worked on this project. So this is the playing field. We have zombies. I want to put them in here. I hadn't even gotten around to making a zombie spawner. That's just like a empty node. Explosions, rookies, player. This is mostly a mock-up. Actually, in case you guys were curious, I could show you what the game looks like so far. I'll need to adjust the... Oops, I need to adjust the volume a little bit because the game's kind of loud. I don't need jumping jack. I need this one to be turned way down. Okay. If we hit R to restart, you aim with the mouse. You call a grenade with Z. You whack it with X. Of course, you can just kind of whack at nothing. And I also have these fire grenades implemented in the game. Those are fun to work on. It's got like a large area of effect and a damage over time thing going on. Very proud of myself for making that one. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how the game looks so far. But now I have to make it again. Like I said, though, I've got all these sprites that I can use. So like I can go ahead and add a node 2D. It doesn't. I'm gonna. How did I do it before? Did I make it a character 2D? I did. I did, and that's because I wanted the character to be able to detect whenever zombies were in. Well, we're actually, touching the player. That's why I did that. Okay. Good new character body 2D. This will be the player. And I'll go ahead and take a look at the parts. How did I make you? There's the sprite, there's the hit zone. Oh wow. I'm just now noticing I didn't even have the player centered. Okay, there's the swing sprite, which is just that thing flashing white. Player body, collision shape, bat swing, death sound, aim arrow. Okay. Okay. Now the player playing field. We'll just make you into your own scene because it helps me stay organized. Player, yeah. I don't suppose the player really needs their own folder exactly. The player is going to need a... I'm going to do an animated sprite 2D. It's very simple. Set in sprite frames, new sprite frames. Show me the sprite frames, please. Okay. Default. Yeah, that's fine. And then the animation for swinging. I'm going to call this idle. Create a new animation called swing. This will help me stay a little better organized too. Alright. Player sprite. We're going to need a new collision body, which is how we can tell whether the player is being eaten or not. Going to need a player body. We're going to need the area 2D. This is going to be the whacking zone. And I'm going to call it a hit zone. Okay, add a new child node. That's going to be collision. Shape 2D. That's going to be a nice big rectangle. It's going to be up here. Pretty much any time a ball is in that area is going to be hittable. And let's see, I'm not trying to open up blue sky. I don't know why I keep going there. What else did I need? I don't need sounds right now. I'm not worried about sounds. Player body, I don't know why I did it that way. The other way makes more sense to me. And then the aiming arrow. Okay. And I used arrow right here, but I think I had to rotate it like 90 degrees. Yeah, I think I had to use arrow right for it to work correctly. And then we'll add a new sprite. And that's going to be the arrow right. Okay, we'll make it kind of long and skinny. And we'll just have it like that, right? Aiming arrow. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right. Now let's see what the player script looks like. Acceleration, max speed, rotation speed. Don't really need... Do I even use rotation speed? Okay, that's how I did the aim arrow. See if we can get that working really quick. Okay, that's gonna be the player script under scripts. This is gonna fall under process. I don't need any of this. I don't need physics at all, come to think of it. Process. There we go. The aim arrow is going to be this. Alright, and let's just see how that looks. I just need to move the player character. Oh, whoops. Move the player character to the bottom of the screen. That's roughly center. It doesn't have to be perfect yet. Oh. I forgot to... okay. Okay, for now main menu is not going to be a main menu. It's going to be... playing field. Yeah, that doesn't exist yet, so let's just copy and paste. And then I'll go ahead and just preload that in, I guess. Ready, main menu. Main menu dot instantiate level controller. Okay, that's it. That's what I was doing. I only need these two in the ready function. Delete that. And if I did this right, it should just automatically load the playing field. There's physics. Okay, I don't need physics. I don't need physics. Why are you giving me physics? Oh, I don't need gravity. I'll just, Oh. Okay, I see what I did wrong. I need to... I think this is right. Aiming arrow. We'll transform on that. We'll set it to 0 for now, just so I can see what it looks like. Okay. We'll rotate aim, not the aiming arrow, because then the aiming arrow is going to follow, right? Right. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Man, I'm just flying through this compared to how it was the first time I tried to make everything. Probably because I'm just copy-pasting all of my own scripts. Oh, and my boyfriend is home. I guess that's all the streaming I've got time for today. Gotta try to put my kid down for a nap. So, yeah, this has been fun. I hope you guys had a good time and enjoying the jams, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Love you.